What is up, dudes? Cherbirus and Grandpa, welcome back. Today we're gonna speak about QN506, the tier 9 TD premium that I've got it yesterday for 2 euros and a half. For 2 euros and a half, it's a bargain, I gotta say, mostly because the tank it's quite expensive. It's like 80 euros or so. If you're lucky to pull him from crates, it's nice, but if you're lucky to pull from crates in the shop, yes, it's also nice. Plus you can pull also tier 10 for 2 euros and a half, so it's still a good bargain. But until you're gonna get this tank, it comes also to the luck. It doesn't comes also like, man, if you put money in the game, surely you're gonna get tanks. Not always, and it doesn't matter, you know. So this is a BMPT version of China. It's on the chassis of a Type 59. It has a good armament, it has a good machine gun and autocannon, some heat ammo, some ATGM with heat tandem, and this thing, a loitering recon missile, is the only tank in the game that has this type of missile, and it allows you to spot vehicles. It's basically the moment that the rocket goes, it has a spotting range of 100 and 200, so you can spot also some tanks as long as it's active, you know, and it's flying on and cannot be destroyed or something like this. It's not a bad tank, but it can be better. So let's get into the fight. So we are on Hydra. I'm the top tier. We have a fairly good team, but I really don't like it that I'm in the first line with this tank, because this tank is paper, so I gotta stay behind the lines and try to stay hidden, you know, at least. As you may see, the loitering missile is not loaded from the beginning, so you really have how to put it out. You really need to have the freaking Now we're gonna try the loitering missile. And you may see it has something like a rays coming from the tops, you see. So I'll be able to spot some tanks in advance for the team itself. Too bad I'm unable to kill some tanks, especially... Whoa, what's with this dude man doing? So we know what's there, we're gonna go forward, but I'm gonna go from behind. Yeah, if I was in a Terminator, I would have gone first line and do all the kills, but with this tank I have to be... You cannot be Terminator with this tank. In some maps, yeah, but not on this sort of a map or other maps. These are one of the toughest ones, especially for this tank. Well, a bit of lag there. I really like that it shoots like the striker adults, but it doesn't have the same penetration or alpha damage or something like this. And because of that thing, it's very sad. That VT5 is still active there. Might get myself shot by him. That's nice. Oh shit, I hit the freaking rock, man. Oh shit, why? Because he jumped. Damn, can't pen him on the sides. But it has no era, at least. Well, 185, but with distance you miss the penetration. Let's try to keep an eye on this section. Send one in the air. Yeah, whatever. That's a peanut or what the heck it is. Yeah, well. Shite, man. Let's go on the other side. So you see, the loitering missile spotted nearly all of them in the base, so we can still do some damage, you know? So it helps a lot that machine gun, you know? That machine gun, that missile, sorry. It's fairly good damage, not a big damage as the Bradley. Well, I cannot push like Bradley. Bradley has some era, can survive some shots, can play aggressive, can do damage with some freaking, you know, 80 squad and so on. I can do so much damage with this tank, especially when... If I want to exchange health, yeah man, you can do this. Now let's get to the second match. So we are on Kojak, one of my favorite maps. So we have a tier 10 match, well, but it's still fine. We have Striker Adat, which in my opinion it's much better than this tank, but it comes also to the player itself. He's a good player with Striker or with QN, you know. Okay, I'm gonna get myself shot from the opposite side, probably. Who knows? Can't see now. Still have to take one because this is the game, you know. You cannot be Rambo non-stop, and you cannot be Terminator and Universal Soldier. You just have to take some shots. It is f***ing annoying sometimes, but it is what it is. This is the game. Okay. No, no, no. Oh, man, why? Well, I cannot pin him. At least I can get some assistance. So this was a shit gameplay against the T90 on a distance with this tank. Okay, let's keep on moving to the next target or the next targets or the other things we need to kill. Gonna switch between ATGM now. Armor saved us. It's wow, man, I forgot that this tank has a freaking huge turret. And mostly of the shells from the right side in our left corner, it gets been taken by the environment. I took 1k damage from Poland without any... I thought that he's gonna come towards the base, but he ran. What's this? Hello? What the heck you do, man? This is how you learn to play? Man, what the actual f*** you gonna play like this, man, non-stop? Idiot player, man. Idiot. This is an idiot player. Look, look, look what he does, man. Look. It's amazing, you know, to see this coming, how some players play. Thank you, Merkava. Thank you that you've done that. I'm really happy, you know. Let's send the rocket on that direction. Well, go ahead, idiot, and play as much as you can. Well, this was the gameplay, and you also guys saw a player that pushes the players, and we have some type of players here in this game. Too bad some of them cannot be banned. Let's get to the next fight. So we are on Cherbirus now. It's one of those maps that I really like them, but mostly of the time you don't manage to do so much damage. But let's see what we can do this time. Let's try and hunt that tank before he runs. There we go. I'm gonna send a loitering missile in that direction so we can spot the commander in time. We got a nice track over there. He got us. There we go, man. There we go. I gotta see once more from where he shoots, but I'm gonna send a missile in that direction so I can see him. It isn't. What the hell? Why didn't? Probably he ran. Forgot to switch. Well, he is nearly dead, so I gotta move from this area because once I'm low health, second they come after me right now. And they know the bastards that I'm reloading, but I can still kill some tanks, but I can still get some shots from the left side, so I have to be cautious, you know. Thank you. Someone with a brain helped me at least this time. The previous they tried to kill me. Let's try to kill some lieutenants so we can finish this map. Well, he ain't gone away from this. But I think I'm gonna get the shot from him. Man, such a small damage. There we go, do good one. Come on. Let's see. Move, man, move so I can kill you. Damn APS. Guns out. Look, check this out. This is one of the big problems I forgot to mention to you guys. When gun is like this, you can hear your children crying. At least, man, brilliant, lovely. One shot. Blow up. Need to kill another lieutenant. Well, shit. I pushed my luck, but whatever. Where am I? Ooh, nice. At least now I'm fully reloaded, bitch. So you can't kill me now. I'm gonna kill this one also that killed me. Now let's send in a missile in that position. See? Isn't that nice, man? You can see the animation on the minimap. You can even spot them again, because the moment they are spotted, they move, you know? So, why not? I might shoot another one just in case if... Oh, I've got a bounce from KTTB, man. That's... wow. APS, he moved. I can't see a thing. Now I wanted attention, now I'm in their attention. ATGMs. Here he comes. And that's it. I'm gonna come with pros and cons about this tank, a rating, and if you should buy or not. This is probably the maximum damage I've done with this tank. And it can be done more if you have a good commander, let's put it like Ophelia Kitescu. If you have her, it will be nice. Pros and cons. Pros, good ammunition, decent reloading time. I would wish to have this loitering missile to be 8 pieces, or to reload instead of 60 seconds in 45 seconds and to have 6. Another pro it is that the ATGMs with tandem are really good and can trigger some really nice damage and fire. Hit ammo needs a buff, at least the damage or the penetration. AP rounds will need a better penetration, because now are plenty of tanks that can survive that machine gun, you know. Cons. Chassis of a Type 59, a premium tank of a tier 2, it isn't such good. Similarities are between these two, you know, between Terminator 72 and the QN, but it's not, you know, like this tank is taller, has a different armor frontally, kind of rubbish, put it out, built like it was on speed without any brain. And also, if you go to penetration armor calculator, you may see that in this area is the ammo and next to it is the engine. So the moment you get your fire in the engine, you're gonna trigger also the ammo or the engine. In the previous matches before I've done this recording, in the gameplay, I've got myself in fire, in ammo rack. Mobility wise, it's not the fastest, it's around 60 kilometers an hour, really needs a better buff. Let's put it like this. Defense health points are decent. Sustained damage, yeah, it's nice, but based on machine gun, and if you penetrate some tanks, and if the AI doesn't shoot you or a player, it's fine. Utility camo rating will be nicer, you know, like at least 30% and 35 while standing. View range is fine, quite a really good view range. If I put it in like with this Terminator, yeah, it's fairly good, you know. Should you buy this tank or not? Well, if you get an offer of below the price it has of 80 euros or something like this, and you want to collect this tank, yeah, if you get an offer that it is as €2.50 as I've got it, definitely buy it. You know, if you want to have a lot of tanks in your garage, go ahead and buy it. If €2.50 is nothing compared to €80. A rating, this is something between 7 to 6 out of 10 as a TD and as a premium tank. Yeah, it's fairly fun, but not the funnest. The only best thing that this tank has, and I really like it, it is the loitering recon missile. That it's awesome. It's a drone that goes and spots, and it's interesting animation and so on, which I really like it. And I really wish that we're gonna have more tanks like this in the game. With this being said, dudes, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and this gameplay. Tell me in the comment section if you enjoyed this tank, if you have already, if you want to have it, if it needs a buff or not. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye bye.